Hi everyone, Gina here with Beyond Belly Beads. Here today to bring you a tutorial on a kit that I've created with crystal chips. Now crystal chips are very authentic and they're very pretty to make jewelry out of. And each one of them has a meaning behind them, which I will explain. This kit also contains 3 different colors, and you're going to get 3 different color bags of chips, which will make 5 pairs of earrings. So think about that. You're going to get 3 bags. That's 15 pairs of earrings. And if you attend like craft shows or um, craft fairs, and you have a table and you really want to add something else to it and you want something quick, because I know when I'm at the craft fair I'm like, I should have had something else, right? And you want it to be quick and you want something that is very attractive on the table. These crystal chips will do it. So you have 5 pairs of earrings that you will make out of the one bag. In addition to that, you're going to create a bracelet as well. So you're going to get 5 pairs of earrings that you create, and you can create a bracelet. And I have a lot of the silver. Now, I'm pretty much a silver girl. I love gold, but I do a lot more silver. But just to mention, I did make it a kit with gold in it, and it's very limited because I don't have a lot of gold chain, but I do offer the gold. But the silver, I do have a lot of. And the chips all come in different colors, and you get a nice little size bag. You can create anything you want out of it. I'm going to show you today how to create the earrings and the bracelets. And within the kit, you're going to get your chain. You're going to get chain for it, and you're going to get your eye pins and your head pins. You're going to get ear wires, and you're going to get some jump rings, and of course the lobster claw for your bracelet. So this is a really nice kit to have, and if you want to make it for yourself, or again, like I mentioned, if you do craft fairs. Now, a lot of the chips here I have, and I'll explain it to you. This is like like an orange, really pretty color, red colors running through it. This is called carnelian, and carnelian is such a pretty. It has different colors of reds in it and orange. And the meaning behind a carnelian means confidence. This is amethyst. The meaning behind amethyst is calmness, spiritual growth. And then we have the black obsidian. And the meaning behind that is grounding. And it absorbs negative energy. And then we have this. This is one of my favorites. This is garnet. Garnet has like a ruby color to it, garnet. And this is also means clarity and spiritual growth. So they all have a pretty nice meaning to it. And then we have lapis. Lapis is a nice blue color. Now there are 2 different colors I have in here that I did not have within that group, but these are man-made crystals. These are man-made chips. And when I say man-made, they're still formed within a chip, but then they are embellished. This has like a green with a little bit like a pearlized color to it. And then we have it in the purple. These were just too pretty, and I had to get them. They were just too pretty to pass by. But that's what the green and purple have there. Now, to make the earrings, there's 2 ways of doing it. Now, with me, I like using the head pins. And when I speak of head pins, I'm speaking about the head pin with the flat piece of metal on the bottom. The eye pins are the ones with the loops. And that's what I'm using for the bracelets. And I'm going to show you. This is one with the head pin in it. I feel that head pins complete it, kind of finish it off. Whereas, and again, this is all up to you. If you have 2 loops at the end, then I just feel like it's unfinished. You need something hanging from it, either like a charm or something, and that's fine too. But if you just want something simple and you don't want anything else hanging from it, then the eye pin is your go-to. And I'm going to show you how quickly I put one together. Here's the eye pin. I'm sorry, the head pin. And I'm going to start with some turquoise. Now, this is howlite. Howlite comes in white, which I have right here. You can see. See the howlite? That's white. And then we have the turquoise. Turquoise is very expensive, so this is a dyed howlite. But it's still so pretty. And I'm going to put this right in the middle right there. And when you are threading your chips onto it, you want to make sure that even though, see, these are rocks, they're from nature, and what happens is rocks are not perfect. And I think that's why I like this project. They don't have to be perfect, and I think that's what gives them such a unique look. And I usually put no more than 4 or 5 on there, but you again can do whatever you'd like. Just make sure when you make the second pair that there's 4 on there and they kind of look the same. So that's how simple you put them on there. Now you want to embellish it more, you can place a bead on it so, or you don't have to, but I'm going to leave it on there anyway just so you can see. Then after that's all done, I usually get my one-stepper looper, which I love. It really saves my wrist. If you don't have one of these, and again, I'm not promoting this. I do not get paid by them. I just appreciate that my wrists feel so much better when I'm using it. You can use your needle nose. That's the round nose pliers to make your loops, or you can use this. Now, the way I use this, and again, you don't have to, typically you would place the wire through the hole like so. I don't do that. I feel like I waste a lot of wire. So what I do is I bypass that hole and I bump up this piece right up against the bead. And then as you can see, it's not in the hole. And then I squeeze. Adjust it a little bit. And there you go. Now after I'm done this, I will get my ear wire. These are I really like these. I think these are really nice other than the traditional, the other kind of ear wires. These have a little bit more of a design. I think they hang a little bit lower on your ear, which is nice. You're just going to go ahead and slip this in there like so. And there you go. There's your one earring left. And then you just make your others. And here's one I already have made. Oops, I think I just bent this one, unfortunately. And then you just make the other one. Very, very simple, very, very quick. And then you have it. Now for the bracelet, you're going to get your eye pin. That's the one with the loop. And you're going to get some more of your chips. And again, you can go with 1 or 2 chips, depending on how long you want to make your bracelet. Okay, and then you're going to get, and you can even with your bracelet, if you'd like to add some more beads, like the round ones, like I had mentioned here, if you want to put those in there, that's fine. And then you're going to get your looper or your needle nose and make your loop. And there you go. Now from here, I've made some others. And I'm going to show you how I begin the bracelet portion of it. Okay. So now here is the, now with the chain you will get in your kit, you'll get some longer pieces. The longer piece is typically for the end of your bracelet. So you can extend it. But for the little pieces, the shorter pieces, that's for connecting your links and your chips right here. So you're going to get and which this will come in the kit as well. You're going to get some of your, oops, I have too many in there, but that's okay. You're going to get your jump ring. And you're going to get your chain. Loop it in there. And then you're going to grab one of your chips with the 2 loops on it right there and just loop it right inside. You're going to close, oops, whoopsie. Okay, let's try that again. Going to close that up like so. And now you've already made your link. Now you're going to get another jump ring. You're going to place it within the other link of the chain. And then you're going to grab another one of your links that you've created without the head pin. That's the one without the head pin. There you go. And you're going to loop it through there. Close that up. It's a very, very simple project. It couldn't get it any easier. And there you go. So now you've created your links, just like here. And you're going to continue until you come to the end, and then you're just going to link your lobster claw onto that. And then towards the end, once you're done, I usually, this will come in the kit as well. It's just a very large jump ring, and it's very sturdy. And what you're going to do is, once it's on your arm, you're just going to go ahead and hook it right in there like so. And which is nice. And what I like about this chain too, if it's too large or too big, you can use the chain links within to hook on the lobster claw. And just like that. And they can adjust it any way, if it's too small or too big. But that's how you make your bracelet. And that's pretty much it. It couldn't get any simpler. So there you go. Now this will be on my website, actually in my Etsy shop, and my Shopify will be up November 1st. But these are available now, so go and get them while they last. You have a variety of different crystal chips to choose from. And, you know, let me know if you do make them. I would love to see the end result of how you make them. I would love to see your work. You can comment below if you have any questions or you have anything else to add to this video. I just want to thank each and every one of you for supporting my small channel, for supporting my small business as well. So I look forward to making a whole lot more videos. And if you like this video, can you please subscribe? It will help me push out more content. And click on the bell so it reminds you of my next video. Well, thank you very much, everyone. And remember, make it a creative day. Bye.